Inheritance. So Inheritance ke book ya fictional. It's a fictional book that talks about siblings rivalry.
Yeah.
So in that book, it consists of 4 main characters, including also the supporting characters. The main character is Lucy, who
Lucy.
is the firstborn of the family. That the whole story took place in Limpopo, in a far village from Thoyando called Chitomboni. So Lucy is the firstborn. It happens that the family passed on, leaving the Lucy and her 3 siblings as orphans. And then, as you know, typically how we black people operate, family and relatives started to come to prepare for burial. In doing so, they wanted to devour the wealth that the disease left for their children.
Yeah.
So it resulted in fights, and then fights, and the enemies emerged, resulting in 2 other siblings losing their lives.
Ke a go kwa kgaitsedi ya ka thuso ka nako tse dingwe ge o ngwala dibuka o le mongwadi o kopana le di-challenges wena thuso ke dife di-challenges tše o kopaneng le tsona go ngwala buka ye ya gago ya Inheritance?
Okay, when I was writing that book, let's say the manuscript, it was very easy though, because I was just pacing myself. The only challenge that I encountered was when I was about to publish. Yeah, that's where the tricky part is. Yes. So when it comes to publishing, especially when you're just starting, you are still new, it's a bit hard, because you don't know who you are encountering, whether they're going to scam you, whether they're going to use your story as theirs, whether they're going to provide the good quantity publication that you requested. So that's where some of the challenges that I encountered. And also, by the grace of God, I finally got my copy, which I'm selling currently. Yes.
Ra go lebogiša kgaitsedi yaka go moso wa ileng gore o gona kua gae o go thieleditše le yena o nyaka go ba mongwadi ka le lengwe la matšatši o ka mo advisa ka goreng?
For those of you who are listening and want to be a writer or publish writers one day, I would say keep on writing. What I can say firstly is that whatever you write, make sure it's digitalized. I know that we are used to write in a paper using a pen or a pencil, but for now, as we have advanced, please use the computer or your phone. As much as you get time, just keep on editing. Once you are done writing, reread your writings and make sure that punctuation, spellings are correct. After, make a research before you submit your manuscript to publishers. Make a thorough research and make sure that the publishers that you are giving your manuscript, they're going to provide what you requested, and they're not going to steal whatever your work, or they're not going to scam you. That's what I can say.
Ke a go kwa kgaitsedi yaka ebile be ke sena ka go botšiša e nngwe shike ya gore wena bjale ka mongwadi buka ye ya gago ya Inheritance e go tšere mengwaga e mekae gore o e fetše ebile o felletše o e publisha?
Okay. So I wrote this book back in 2018. I was still studying by then. I was in my 3rd year at the university.
Yeah.
So what I did was that I used to come back, set time for studying, and then a little bit of writing. Study, a little bit of writing. So from 2018 until 2020, when I finished. That's when I finish everything. When I say everything, I mean proofreading, editing, whatsoever that was missing, and also thoroughly reading more and more about it. And then 2022, that's when I submitted my manuscript to publishers. So it took me roughly 4 years.
Okay, ke a go kwa thuso jwale thuso o ra gore o mpotsa gore ge o re kwena mongwadi ga o no dula fase wa ngwala buka for 2 months maybe wa fetša wa re ka e publisha o swanetse gore o katane le yona o bone gore di mistakes di gona dilo tša mohuto no.
Exactly, because what happens is that whatever you are writing with your own mind, and when you submit it to publish, they also have their own mind. So they might struggle to understand what you wanted to say when they're editing. So it's better for you to make it plain and also thoroughly make sure that what you think is what you wrote and it has a meaning. And then even when it goes to publishers or editors, they will be able to reconstruct whatever you said or to put it in a readable way than for you to just write whatever junk you write and then submit without proofreading and also correcting what's so not. So it's very important.
ke a go kwa kgaitsedi yaka Thuso buka ya gago re hwetša jwang?
Okay, the book for now, I have copies, physical copies with me. I don't have soft copies yet. I have physical copy. If anyone wants it is fine to share my details, my contact details.
It is.
Oh, okay, thank you. So if anyone wants to buy Inheritance, it's available in 120 rands.
Yeah.
And they can contact me on 079 72 89105. 079 72 89105. They can also find me on WhatsApp with this phone number. And also they can find me on Facebook and Instagram. On Facebook, I am Thuso Neruheni, and as well as in Instagram, I'm Thuso Neruheni. So if you want the book, just contact me and I will be free to deliver.
Ke a go leboga kgaitsedi yaka. Thank you so much for your time. Batheletši ba go kwele ke tloga ke go leboga ka kudu-kudu kgaitsedi yaka.
Thank you so much for having me, Meladi, and thank you to the listeners.
Thank you.
Have
That was Thuso Neliheni, an author of a book titled Inheritance. Batheletši ke a kgola re mo kwele o re buka ya gage copy tša gage di gona di available ka 120. Yeah, re mo kwele leina la gage ke ena Thuso Neliheni o gona ko di-social media o boletse motheletši nna le wena re tšwela pele go pola gore sana le nna kgaitsedi ya gago Meladi wa ga Mpahlele mošidi ya go maserake se lapolola masogana re tšwela pele ka tsela ye.
Good Life Radio, Good Life Radio, Good Life Radio.